Hello, everyone. My name is Ling Zhao. Today we study the course Calculus and Vectors Grade 12. The topic is curve scratching. The prefix is find domain and behavior asymptote critical number of the functions, then scratching. A. Fx equal x over square root of x squared plus 1. Number B. Gt equal square root of t squared plus 4t minus square root of t squared plus t. Number 8. Fx equal x over square root x squared plus 1. At first, we find the domain, and this rational function and including the square root in the denominator, right? So we find the denominator is square root. So we know x squared plus 1 is more than 0, right? And then x a limit for the denominator. The numerator is x. So we know the domain, right? The domain is x belong to R. Okay. And next, for the scratching, we have find is the odd function or even function, right? It put the negative x in the x. So f negative x equal negative x over square root of negative x squared plus 1, right? Then equal negative x over square root x squared plus 1. Then we know the f negative x equal negative x. That means the function is order function, right? Okay. And when x more than 0 and y is more than 0, right? When x less than 0, y less than 0. So it locates the first quantity and third quantity, right? Next, we want to find the critical number and behavior. So we have find the derivative, right? And from function, from the denominator, we know it's actually x squared plus y is more than 0. So that means here is no VA, no vertical asymptote, right? And next, we find the limit. When x approaches negative infinity, x over square root of x squared, right? So we try to simplify for the function. Denominator, we take out x squared, and then x squared times 1 plus 1 over x squared. Right. And x is negative, so it's equal like take out x squared, so become the absolute of x times square root of 1 plus 1 over x squared, right? And then remove the symbol of absolute. So it change into x, x is negative, right? So it's times 1 plus 1 over x squared. So it cross x. So it direct right down there, change into 1 and negative, right? So here we put the x approach negative infinity. So this one is approach 0, right? That means it equal negative 1, right? It's negative, okay? This is for left side. How about right side? Right side, that means x approaching positive infinity, right? Means x over square root of x squared plus 1. So it becomes x over x times 1 plus 1 over x squared. And then that equals positive 1, right? That means there are two HA. HA is what is horizontal asymptote, right? Y equals negative 1 and y equals 1, right? Yeah, no, VA, right? And then we want to find the critical number, so we have find the derivative. How about the derivative? Here we can use quotient rule, right? Numerator is x derivative is 1 times x square root of x squared plus 1, right? And then the minor x times square root of x squared plus 1 over x squared plus 1, right? Because the square root of x squared plus 1 is the square, so it becomes x squared plus 1. And then the simplify is it can get the x here is second term. The derivative is 2x times x, 2x squared. Then here 2 times square root of x squared plus 1. And x squared plus 1. Okay? And then here the cross 2. Simplify for the numerator to become the x square root of x squared plus 1. And here is x squared plus 1 minus x squared, right? Times x squared plus 1 is for the denominator, right? And finally, we can get the derivative is 1 over x squared plus 1 and the exponent is 3 over 2, right? So we know the numerator is 1, the denominator is x squared plus 1, the exponent is 3 over 2, so it's more than 0. So the derivative is more than 0, right? More than 0. So that means what? Not equal 0, so there's no critical number. That means no turning point, right? No turning point. Okay? Yes. Then you find the x-intercept and y-intercept. You know when x equals 0 and the fx equals 0. Right? That means this is x and y-intercept, right? It passes 0, 0, right? It passes 0, 0. So that means next you can scratch like that. Is horizontal asymptote, right? Is y equal 1 is y equal -1, right? And the scratch pass through 0, 0. And for the left side, you locate the third quadrant, right? So the scratch right here like that. Pass 0, 0. And the right side, put y equal +1. Right side occur part after plus 0, 0 and approach y equal 1. The left side curve approach y equal -1, right? This is the curve. And then you write down the function here. X over square root of x squared plus 1, right? And it's finished for the solution A, okay? The B, next is for B. B is gt equal square root of t squared plus 4t minus t squared plus t. Okay. First, you want to identify the domain. So you check the first term is square root of t squared plus 4t. So you just check the t squared plus 4t. This term is more than equal 0. So better than the t. Take out the t times t plus 4 more than equal 0. So this is inequality equation, inequality, right? So first one, if two term more than 0, the t is more than 0, and t plus 4 more than 0. That means t more than -4, right? And then the solution is t more than 0, right? That's t more than 0 to the right side, and t more than -4 to the right side. So common number is x or t more than 0, right? So here, just write down more than 0, okay? Or the second situation is t less than 0 and t plus 4 less than equal 0. So for this one is t less than equal -4. right? And t less than 0 to the left side, so to the left side. And t is less than -4, also to the left side, right? So the common number is here, so that means the t is less than equal -4, right? Okay, this is for the first term. Similarly, for the second term, t squared plus t more than equal 0. That means t times t plus 1 is more than equal 0. So the first situation is both more than 0, right? So it's t more than 0 and t more than -1. So the common number, the solution is t more than 0, right? Or if the two term is less than 0, the t less than 0 and this one t less than -1, right? So here is 1, 1. So it's less than, so to the left side. And at t less than -1, negative. So the common solution is t less than equal -1, right? Then is the solution for two terms. We can get the solution is t more than 0, right? And the left side is t less than or equal -4, right? This is domain, right? The domain is x t more than equal 0 or t less than equal negative. Right. And next, we want to find the behavior and the critical number, right? So we have find the derivative, right? Find the derivative. Derivative equal the first term, the derivative is 2 for the numerator, the denominator 2 times t squared plus 4t, right? The numerator is in the function find the derivative. T squared plus 4t, like the t squared plus 4t, the derivative is 2t plus 4, right? So 2t plus 4 in the numerator. And similar, the second term by the derivative is denominator 2 times square root of t plus t. In the function, the derivative is 2t plus 1, right? And you have the made a common denominator, the cross 2, right? So the denominator becomes t squared plus 4t times t squared plus t, right? And the first term times the square root of t squared plus 2. So it's t plus 2 times t squared plus t minus the second term, take out the 2, it becomes the t plus 0.5, right? Times t squared plus 4t, okay? And next, we'll let derivative equals 0. Then we just check the numerator, right? The numerator equals 0, so we can write down like that. T plus 2 times square root of t squared plus t equal t plus 0.5, and here is times t squared plus 4t. Okay, and then both sides are square, and then simplify. Both sides square, so t plus 2 square times t squared plus t equal t plus 0.5 square times t squared plus 2t, right? And then expand it, simplify. We can get 4t squared plus 4t equal 0.25t squared plus t. Okay, then t times 3.75t plus 3 equals 0. And we get the answer t equals 0, or t equal negative 0.89. Okay, but here for the domain, and one is t more than equal 0, and second one t is less than equal negative 4. So it is negative 0.89 is more than negative. Is more than negative, right? So that means that this solution is undefined, unreasonable, right? So we can get the t when t equals 0, we find the t equals 0 plus 0 minus 0 plus 0, right? So this is 0, right? So here y equals 0. And the derivative you know, t equals 0, derivative equals 0, right? That means pass through 0, 0. Right? And for the left side, the end point is when t equal negative 4, right? T equal negative 4, find the y. Okay. The gt equal, here is negative 4 square and plus 4 times negative 4 and minus negative 4 square minus 4, right? So we can get the number is the first term equals 0, the second term is 16 minus 4 is 12, right? It's 12. So the equal negative 3.5 approximately, right? Okay. Then we find the limit Okay, we find the limit. When x approaches negative infinity, the limit is t squared plus 4t minus t squared plus t, right? And then the limit we can represent in the numerator times conjugate, right? Conjugate. And here, the square root of t squared plus 4t minus t squared plus t times is plus, right? Plus t squared plus t and over t squared plus 4t plus square root of t squared plus t. Okay. And then simplify, you can get here the numerator is t squared plus 4t minus t bracket t squared plus t. Okay, over the t squared plus 4t square root and plus here t squared plus t. Okay, and for the numerator simplify, we can get is 4t minus t is 3t, right? Okay, write down again is 3t. Okay, 3t. And put the x here as this t is negative, right? The t here is negative. And we have 10 negative, take the t square out. So actually is take out t square, that means it's opposite of t. So it's 1 plus 4 over t squared plus here is the square root 1 plus 1 over t squared. Okay, is 3t. And then here the t is negative. Then cross t, so it's equal this 3 here, negative, right? Negative inside, put the t approach negative infinity. So the first term is 0. This term is 0, right? So this is 2, right? That means it's negative 1.5 for the left side, right? And the right side, when x approach positive infinity, if you carry again, so it's a square root of t squared plus 4t and minus t squared plus t, so equal positive 1.5. Okay, the similar. Okay, and we know there are two HA, the horizontal asymptote. On the left side is y equals negative 1.5. The right side is y equals positive is 1.5. right? The 2H, no VA, okay? No VA. And next we scratch, the end point for the right side 0, 0, and the left side is -4, -3.5, right? We get the second point from here, right? When t equals -4 or y equals -0.5, right? So then we can scratch here t and 1.5 equals here. Horizontal, and negative 1.5, 2, 3, 4, is 3, is here 3.5 negative, okay? -4 here, and -2, -4, -2, -4, okay? So negative 1.5 here, and when t equal -4, y equal -3.5, yeah, so -4, -3.5, okay? So for the right side, pass through 0, 0 here, right? And approach to HA y equal positive 1.5 to right side. And left side from that point, -4, -3.5, let's go to the second HA y equal -1.5, right? So approach like that. The second branch, okay, like that. And the function is right here, gt equal square root of t squared plus t minus square root of t squared plus t. Right? This is the solution for B. Thank you for your watching. See you next time. Please subscribe to my channel. Okay.